Hello everybody, welcome to the channel, and hello to the Lazy Book Club. It is time to start our book club pick for March and April, and that is Blood Over Brighthaven. This is a book I've had for a little while. I think I bought it because Gavin was reading it and he really liked it. I think it's been a while. I don't remember, but I've had this one for a little bit. It's been sitting on my shelves. I feel like everybody who reads it really enjoys it. It is standalone fantasy, which I love. I think that's really fun for us to pick a standalone fantasy so you guys don't have to continue in a series just in case you don't like this one. But I'm really hoping we all enjoy this one. And so I'm hoping this is just like a fun time. I hope it's accessible. That was like my biggest concern, is if it was not accessible. But I want to say in some comments, people said they enjoyed this and they did say that it was easier to read than it seemed to be. But I've heard the magic system is cool. I've heard just everything about this school, and I do think it's classified as dark academia. So I think we're just gonna get into this. So if you haven't been to the Lazy Book Club before, this is a full spoiler review. We don't do lives currently. This is more just for relaxed reading. So basically read the book anytime that you want to, and then come watch the video and see what I think about it, and then leave a comment down below what you thought about it, what you liked about the book, what you didn't like about the book. So yeah, so starting from this point on, it is full spoilers. So if you have not read the book and you want to go read it, definitely stop here and come back once you've read the book. But otherwise, we're going to get into full talks about Blood Over Brighthaven. So fingers crossed, we all enjoy it. You're going to hear so much wildlife outside right now because it is the morning. And the birds are very happy that it is the morning. I'm loving Blood Over Brighthaven. It's so good. Like, it's so good. I mean, the opening of this one was actually crazy with the blight stuff. Oh my god. I forgot I can talk about spoilers in this. Like, the point is to talk about spoilers. Yeah, that opening with them running across the field and Tommel and the little girl being the only two that survived. I am curious because we haven't seen the little girl, because obviously the little girl is gonna have like the scar because she was slashed by the blight. So we haven't seen her yet. I also don't know like timing. Like, we know Tommel, so we have him in our story with our other main character. I can't remember her name. I'm on chapter 6 also, if that helps. I am curious how much time has passed, because I don't think they actually said how much time has passed. The trials were so cool. The magic system is so interesting, even though I understand like only half of it that's happening right now. So they're trying to explain it to us right now. I don't know if it's going like super well with the explanations, just because it is so different. However, I still think it's like really cool. So I am very much enjoying it. I love our main character. I love Tommel. I love everything that's happening. This is like everything that I would want from an academia book. Ooh, you might hear the train too. This is like magic in school and the laboratory. I love that. I love that. So we're getting like a different type of academia instead of just walking class to class. This is like enmeshed in the finding of things and the research of things at school. So this is a very interesting part of academia that I'm actually very much enjoying. So I don't have too much else to say besides that. I wanted to just give a very quick update at the beginning, but I am absolutely loving it, and I can see why people really like this book so far. I'm in the middle of chapter 11 of Blood Over Brighthaven, and it has taken a turn. I did not see that coming, but I feel like I should have. I feel like this type of magic we have seen before, this aspect of it, like not the actual spell work, but what the magic does, we've definitely seen before in other books and other fantasy worlds. It's just, again, done a little bit differently because of how the spell is actually created. So we just hit that reveal that, yeah, they're the ones causing the blight. The mages, the ones that are casting all the spell work, are siphoning. Like, where'd you think it was coming from? Because that was my first question. I'm like, you think that you're siphoning from some other plane of existence, that there's just energy storms happening in this other plane, but there's like a forbidden zone? Yeah, I would have been questioning a lot more, but I guess like when you're taught how something is, that's just kind of, a lot of people just accept it. Obviously, she's struggling now. So it turns out that when she siphons, it takes something that is living. It can be a plant, it can be animals, and it can be people. So she did not believe Tommel when Tommel said, no, like this is literally a place, like this exists in this time and space, even if it didn't, even if it was, you were siphoning from a different planetary existence or a different parallel universe or something, there's still living things that you are killing. And she like was like, no, there's like no way. So then she honed in on that girl and clicked the siphon button and killed her. Wow. Wow. So now she's talking to her professor, what's his name again? I can never remember his name. Brightam. And obviously Brigham is bad. Like, I feel like we already knew that just from Tommel's reaction to what is his name again? Brigham. Brigham owning like the textile stuff. So obviously there's gonna be something. Like, Brigham is evil. He has to be. He has to be evil. It's upsetting, but there's no other option than Brigham most likely being evil and knowing things, because he's telling her, oh, no, like, you didn't actually see what you saw. Like, we're not actually killing people. Like, that's curse work. You're cursed to see that in that thing because of what happened and this and this. And he's giving her so many explanations. And because she doesn't want to believe that she killed somebody, obviously she is going to believe them. And so I feel like it is pretty obvious at this point that Brigham is trying to hide what is really going on. So I think the high, because like she's a high archmage, but then there's like a level above that, like it's almost like the board, and Brigham is on it. So I think everyone who sat at that table during her, like when she was trying to like do her thing and get into the high mages, I'm guessing, oh, is he an arch high mage and like she's just a high mage? I missed that part. Now that I'm like trying to talk about it, of course I'm not gonna like remember. But anyway, so the higher level of over what our main character is, that's what Brigham is. And I think everyone who's at that table that was testing them, I think every single one of them obviously knows. Like, I think they all know what they're siphoning from. They just have found it acceptable because it doesn't affect them. So they're completely fine with killing people from everywhere else because it doesn't affect them. And that's such a human, such a human thing to say, is, hey, it doesn't affect me, therefore it's not my problem. And I feel like that's, you know, this feels very apt. This feels very government focused, like a government, oh no, it's not affecting them, so they don't care what happens to the pores and to the other people because it's not in front of their face. So they just hide it. They hide it so they don't have to look at it and look at what they're doing. Ooh, feels bad. Again, feels very apt to just governments in general. If you can't see it, it doesn't bother them. Just hide it, deny it, and pray it goes away. And so that's pretty much what is happening in this right now. Brigham is giving her every excuse under the book, and she is eating this shit up because she doesn't want to believe that she's been killing people or things this entire time because of how much she practices and how good she is at it. That means she's been doing this for a very long time and potentially could have even killed people Tommel knew, depending on where she was siphoning from. So it's not great. It's not great. Everything has gone downhill very quickly. I'm really curious how this is a standalone. Like, I'm happy it's a standalone, but I am curious what's going to happen that this doesn't need a second book, because there's a lot happening. I'm actually very impressed with how much world building there's been without feeling bogged down and without feeling like we're missing storyline. So I'm very, very impressed so far with this standalone book because of how intricate it is. It does feel like it should be a series. So I'm very impressed. So we're going to continue listening. I do think I'll probably finish it today. I am currently cleaning the house. I'm doing I wouldn't say deep clean. Like, I'm not like scrubbing floorboards and stuff like that, but I am doing a pretty big clean right now. Living room, all the bedrooms, all the bathrooms, the kitchen, etc. Just kind of get it a lot more nice and tidy. And so I'm just kind of listening to it as we go along, even though every once in a while I'll be cleaning some and then I'll stop and go, kind of like back up to make sure I got all the information, because there is a lot of information. So cleaning, vacuuming, this is perfect for vacuuming. I'll update you when something else crazy happens, because I don't know where this is going. I don't know where the story is going. So having a good time, very much enjoying it. And yeah, this might be a favorite, but we'll see. We gotta see how it ends and how everything wraps up together.
Why was this so sad? It was just so sad at the end. Like, no one warned me. It was so sad. What do you mean Siona's dead? Like, I went through like a half a box of tissues at the end. I also thought Tommel was gonna end up dead too, like how that ending was going, but that would have been like even like too sad. But at the same time, I finished it and I'm like, I don't think there's any other way that this could have ended. Like, she used so much power and killed probably so many people that I feel like the only correct ending of this book would also be for her to die with the other mages to make sure nobody would do this again. Although we did leave the little idiot, but how much damage can the little idiot really do? Anyway, I finished Blood Over Brighthaven, and now I'm just laying on the floor in my library trying to contemplate the world and how sad I am. It's 5 stars. It's so good. This is one of the coolest magic systems and scariest magic systems, but I like the concept that this really played with the whole thing of where's the energy coming from? Like, yeah, it's coming from other energy and life sources. So this really said, hey, there is a balance, and these people are definitely not respecting the balance and taking so many lives. And yeah, I mean, it was great. It was great. It was really sad. I don't think it could have ended any other way. Her dying makes sense. She is also going to get what she always wanted, which is infamy. She is going to be known as the woman who saved a whole group of people, even though she killed a lot, so she understands, and she doesn't want that hidden. Like, she wants everyone to know who she is and what she has done in the past and how she tried to rectify it. Oh. It's so sad. But yeah, Tommel and Kara leaving and going back to their roots is like the only thing that makes sense at the end of this, and all of the whole tribe going together and leaving this city. I loved it. Renfield getting the absolute shit beat out of him by Kara was probably the best part of the whole book. I loved that he suffered that way. It wasn't just him disappearing. Like, he deserved a different, more prominent and gory death, and he definitely got that. So I am curious if there will be spin-off books. I don't know how they would do spin-off books. I mean, it could follow people who stayed in the country and decided not to leave. It could be a rebuild type of thing. We could also go back in time. There could be a prequel to this. I can see her never touching this world or series ever again, or I guess it's not a series, but I can see her never touching this book and this world again, just leaving it as it is. And I think it is perfect the way it is. It's so good. I'm glad this is a standalone. It did everything it needed to do in one book. And sometimes you don't need to see the aftermath of things happening. You just need to know that a thing happened and there'll be rebuilding afterwards. Like, you don't have to go through all of that rebuilding and so on. So I think this book did what it needed to. I think it did it very well. I think the writing was amazing. I am definitely going to be getting The Sword of Kaigon next, because I was always a little nervous because it does look like a massive book. Like, it's just a very intimidating book. But after reading this was so accessible. Like, yeah, it was pretty intense, but wow. Wow, like, this really, thought about what it wanted to do. Like, there was so much thought and time and effort put into this book. So yeah, it's 5 star. 5 star, not the best of the year. It is going in S tier. It is going in S tier. It is definitely the best this month. And I still think Your Favorite Scary Movie is winning. But again, I don't know anything that will beat this one. I don't know anything that will beat Your Favorite Scary Movie, because it is all about my favorite movie franchise. I don't know what could possibly beat that. However, I think this is second favorite. Now. So yeah. Emotional roller coaster. Such an emotional roller coaster. So yeah, my parents are coming in like 20 minutes. So I need to go take a shower and get myself together and actually start reading stuff for Escape the Readathon, because that has started and I haven't done anything for that yet. So our first prompt for Escape the Readathon is reading a borrowed book. So I have been collecting Libby holds, and we're gonna go look through my Libby stuff and see what I'll read next. But I need a break. I need something lighter. I'll probably read like a young adult romance or something next, or a romance just in general, just because I need a break for how intense this was and how devastated I am about Siona's death. I think it's the only time I've read a book where the main character, who I love Siona, loved, past tense. I feel like it's the only time I've read a book where the main character has died and I still thought it was a great book. And because it had a purpose. It made sense. I feel like there was no other great way to finish this book. So I'm not mad about it. A lot of times if the main character dies, I get really mad because it feels kind of dumb. Like, you know, I literally can't talk about any other books because that would be a spoiler for all books. But you know the series I'm talking about, that old series. So you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Our next book club pick hopefully will be a little bit lighter than this one, but it is We Who Will Die. I think so. We Who Will Die, and that will be for June, and then I am going to start putting out polls for the rest of the year, so definitely check out for that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the book. Definitely let me know what you thought about the book, what you gave it. If you're going to end up reading any of their other books, I definitely am. I might also be looking for some special editions of this one, but we will see. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to miss any future content. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video where I'm hopefully not crying.